Martin Blasick, and today we are talking about this Waterstone 12 string bass. What the heck is this thing? What do you do with it? I have just gotten it, and I am figuring all that out myself. It's one of those things that you hear about it and you're like, what would I do with it if I got it? I got it. And now that I've got it, I love it. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. I put a little kind of distortion on there. Let's figure out what this thing is, and let's take it down. I want to go right to a direct sound. This is just straight off the wire. So here's what this thing sounds like. That's on the treble pickup, bass. Play it with your pick, play with your fingers, slap it, which it has a really killer slap. I have been having a lot of luck picking with downstrokes. It's huge. I mean, it's like holding a piano almost. I am just amazed at the... I've got another bass. The entire bass is shorter than the string length on this thing. It's 4 sets of 3 strings, and each string is a lower octave and 2 upper octave. Low, high, high. Low, high, high. Because I'm a guitar player too, one of the guitar player's secrets to playing 12-string guitar or tuning it is you don't tune it exactly. Those unison strings, like on this G string right here, there's a low one, there's a high one. Now this other one, hear that little bit of warble in there? That gives it a little bit of a natural chorusing sound, and then gives you that shimmer that the 12-string bass is so famous for. Let me put on just a little bit of compression to tame it down a little bit, but this is just a straight direct sound, nothing on it. Tiny bit of compression. See those notes speak a little bit better? So what can you do with this thing? I have found you can do a heck of a lot. The most obvious thing is, because you've got the upper octave on there, is you can save all your time with doubling. I swear on half the tracks I record, I play the bass and then I double the bass on a guitar an octave higher, which is like a great arranging technique, and it's been going on for many years and centuries even. And here's done, one and done. Here's the bass, here's the middle. And I want you to hear how that sounds in a track. I've been working on this song. It's for a movie I'm scoring called Kyle's Pocket Dial. And this will be the opening track in there. And here's how the verse goes. It's mostly done, but still maybe a few things I'm playing around with it. Here's the track. There's a calmness in your touch. Okay, now here's just the bass. There's the line right there. Something about this bass that gives you that real good swoop on it. And you can hear what I did on there is actually I opened this track and I realized I had printed the distortion and everything onto the track. So I don't even remember which amp I used or anything. I just must have been in a fury and laid it down there. I love it. But then when the chorus comes in, watch what happens here. Let's go to that. It's like this. Let's. So it's a different kind of line. The line's like this. And it just sounds great. It just has that nice punch to it. Now we still don't have anything on this bass, just a normal sound. Let's bring on an amp sound. This one is called what's this amp called? It's a plug-in by Kavasa. It's called Cerebus. It's a model. So that's kind of got a little distortion on it. Let's here's some different sounds. Oh, that sounds nice. I've been like totally curious about this. I mean, we all know the Cheap Trick sound and that's like the stairway to heaven of 12-string bass. What else can you do with it? Well, there's that. There's the harmonics are insane. All that ringing and What about playing it with your fingers instead of playing it with a pick? Yes, you can. I don't know. I mean, like just to do like blues jams. Maybe it's a little too much high end for that kind of stuff. But down here it's kind of nice. Missed the Saturday dance. Heard they grounded the floor. Couldn't bear without you. Don't get around much anymore. I don't know. Maybe that octave isn't the sound there, but for rock, I'm telling you, it just really drives a nice sound. Get those downstrokes digging in. I am a thumb picker on guitar, but on this bass, I'm a flat picker, and I use a nice fat one. Look at those, all those strings on there. I was playing around with a truss rod a little bit. This thing is such a beast. There's 2 truss rods in there. It's a ton of fun. This is vintage P-bass sound on there. We'll see. Now what's different, when you play with your fingers, you are pulling up. And so you hit the low string first, and then the high strings. So I think it gives you that deeper sound, but then when you use the pick, you're getting the high string first. You can do upstrokes, of course, but I'm getting used to playing these extra strings on there and a little more on it. It's actually quite satisfying. You do have to press a little bit different because you can't just have that little like light touch on the fingering hand, because you gotta get it under there. I will find myself bending my finger backwards to cover the, rather than playing on my fingertip. Playing the fingertip, I'm going to miss something. So it is a little bit of a different technique and getting used to it. Same thing with a pick, with fingers. Maybe I can do this. Waterstone 12-string bass. This thing is a tank. I love it.